So one thing I don't really understand is, what is the nice guy, and apart from a quality of someone's character, and why is it kind of shunned to just be like a dude who's essentially using this niceness to get women and stuff like that? Like, I never really understood that. And if that's the case, I can see why people are kind of cautious of nice people or nice guys or whatever you want to call it, because what about nice girls? I don't know. I'm just kind of making an argument. And yeah, I can't even think of anything, because I'm like, yeah, I just wonder, why is the nice guy kind of criticized, stigmatized, and stuff like that, when they're trying to be as nice, and they just want somebody that they find attractive, and hopefully that person likes them because they're nice, and I don't know. Maybe I should just learn it. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could say I could learn from their perspective, but I'm like, how can I learn it from their perspective if they're not going to ask questions? And I get it. Like, they say, okay, what do women like? And the thing is, because I've been watching these videos, that had got me thinking about it, and I was just wondering, like, a better thing, instead of feeling outraged about, why aren't I winning, or why aren't I getting a good experience, a good dating experience, and to kind of humble yourself to ask somebody, what do they like, listen to them and stuff like that. I think that's great, but I don't know. I don't blame these so-called nice guys, because I'm like, I think they're just simply unattractive men, who are lonely, unattractive and lonely men. And maybe they are, maybe I don't know, because it's kind of hard, because it's like to gauge each person, and that's one criticism I do have to people who have these criticisms against nice guys, because it's like, why do people criticize them, because there's this stereotype about nice guys criticizing jeez. Like, just, I'm sorry, I can't think of what I was trying to say, because I'm fully engaged in this game. But yeah, I was wondering, like, why people don't give nice guys a chance. Is it because they're unattractive, ugly? Is it because they're just so desperate, And maybe those are underliers of like hidden baggage. That's like, okay, maybe you want this so bad, why aren't you content with, what other things aren't you trying to get solved? Aren't you trying to get fixed? And I'm like, I think that's good, to figure out. But one of the things I do see in these crowds, whether you want to call them the incel crowd or the seduction group or the I don't know, whatever, the undesirables, the social undesirables, it's always kind of interesting that we kind of lump them in these groups. Like you're desirable, you're the regular guy, or you're the acceptable one, and you're the unacceptable one, and it's just kind of like, I don't get it, even though I'm in it, and that's just it. Maybe it's just something to get, something to learn, something not to get. Maybe it's just something you're born with. Because I remember there used to be this concept of like alphas and betas and stuff like that. Excuse me. And from what we understand, the classification alpha isn't even a real thing. The person who made it was based off his speech about wolves, and now we know that like he had that debunked because it was less about wolves and more about what do you call it? And more about like parenting, so being like responsible, and teleport. I think that's it. Is that? Oh shoot. Okay. I don't know. I'm about to come back. But yeah, so it's just about being responsible. And given that, sorry. And so given that it's just about being responsible, that kind of changes the game about what these groups should be pursuing. They should be pursuing to be more responsible. You shouldn't be pursuing to get women, because idolization scares people. When you idolize somebody, when you view them in super high regard, if you've ever been viewed in high regard or just been put all this pressure and burden on yourself just to be you, and people want to just be super involved in your life, and this isn't just like relationships, this is in different aspects, variables of life, where somebody idolizes you, whether it's like your cousin or something like that, you're like, it's nice for a moment, but then it's just like, when they depend on you, it's just like, wow, okay, this is a lot, I don't know if I could fulfill your requests, I could fulfill your desires about that. And so it kind of helps, not so much helps me, but I guess it gives a perspective about how I should treat somebody, even though, and here's the suckish part about it, is that geez, I'm hoping I can give myself a better system, because this thing is loud. But it gives a better perspective because crap, I lost my train of thought. Alright.